Redskins and the Cowboys.
The Payton is now at quarterback, or whatever you want to call it, spread formation.
The crowd has responded to this. And Walter Payton runs it on first down and has a first down.
How about that? Well, Mike Ditka told us they may try this, not because maybe Lish wasn't doing too well, but he says, we just want to put it in. We want teams to see it. We want to see how it works. We want to provide some excitement.
Mike Douglas made the stop, but a 10-yard gain and a first down. And this time he comes to the near sideline, and Payton picks up about 2 on that play to the 35-yard line. Cumbie, number 52, knocks him out of bounds. 1:19 stops the clock getting out of bounds.
Okay, he has to call the signals, he has to catch the ball, and he has to go for the hole. The blocking remains basically the same because he usually runs out of the eye anyway. The key here is that they don't have too many plays. They have been working on it because of the quarterback situation over the past few weeks. They had everybody getting hurt. They had it in reserve. So Coach Ditka said, hey, what the heck? Let's give it a shot and see what happens.
Payton has 113 yards on 19 carries, and we haven't finished the first half. A high snap gathered in. He's going to throw, and the pass nearly picked off. He tried to throw that backing up, a screen pass intended for Thomas, and Ezra Johnson got a hand on it, knocked it down, and fell down hurt on the play. Now remember, Johnson, one of the real courageous Packers, has been playing this entire season, indeed the last couple with a back injury, the 8-year man out of Morris Brown, and they planned back surgery for him when the season is over. He's unable to play a full game. It's just too painful. They bring him in on passing down, and he acknowledges that it hurts every time he pushes off to make his charge. And evidently he has re-injured that chronic back problem on this play here. So we have a timeout on the field. Green Bay in front.
Here is that
Johnny
near,
Morris. Let's see it, Johnny.
Yeah, here's that near interception by Johnson. He got his hand on it, but it seemed like he got his leg tangled as he took the leap, and it is the knee, and he has gone off the field.
As he was helped off limping, an apparent leg injury. There you see him, and so along with his back problem, he's now got a sore leg. Robert Brown is in to replace him, and Walter Payton running out of the tailback spot. Picks up about 5 yards, and it'll be 4th down and about a yard to go. Depending on where they spot it, might be a little longer than that. Payton calls timeout with 1 minute remaining in the first half. Walter Payton running out of the spread formation for the Chicago Bears, something that had been talked about by Mike Ditka, finally implemented, and Payton getting a chance to do more of his dazzling things.
When you run from the spread formation and you do run blocks, because usually when the Bears are in the spread to a quarterback, it's a pass. Now Jay Hilgenberg has to center the ball and not set up for pass blocking, but he has to block forward to run on a running play, and that can. We were talking to Jay yesterday and said if we use it, that's my biggest problem, is to make an accurate center and then go forward on the block. However, that was kind of a draw play type of a situation. But Walter Payton now quarterback, and Johnny Unitas and Bart Starr, everybody better watch out. He likes those NFL records. He's liable to set a record.
Well, not the way through that first pass.
Yeah, a record for interceptions, baby.
4th down and a yard. Green Bay leads 7-0.
They're going for it.
A minute to play first half. Ball at the Bears' 41-yard line.
Yeah, this is an interesting call.
Picks his way, has the first down, and gets to the 46-yard line of Chicago, and calls another timeout. 51 seconds to play in the half. Chicago first down when we return after the timeout at their own 46-yard line, down 7-0. Playing for the home field advantage in their playoff game the weekend of January 29th and 30th as champions of the Central Division. Green Bay trying to win today and next week to finish at 8-8 in Forrest Gregg's rookie season as head coach. And the Packers lead it. Payton is the tailback quarterback, and he's throwing it deep for Galt. Galt is bumped. There'll be an interference call, I believe. The interception by Flynn. Tom Flynn And he is finally hauled down by Brad Anderson at the Green Bay 10-yard line. There was a collision between Galt and the cornerback, who I believe was Tim Lewis. Now, did Galt push off? If he did, it's Packer ball.
It looked like Galt ran right up his legs to me.
Number 83.
It is against Willie Galt. The Packers have possession. Payton's second pass is picked off by Flynn, and Green Bay takes over at the 10-yard line with 36 seconds to play in the first half.
That's 7 interceptions for Flynn now. So he and Tim Lewis both have 7. But it did appear that Willie Galt ran right up his back there.
That might be the easiest interception that Flynn ever made, because there's nobody around him except fellow Packers. And Flynn made the grab as Payton trying to get it deep to Galt, but Galt had run into the defender, Tim Lewis. And offensive interference was charged. So Green Bay has the football and the lead and the clock. 36 seconds remaining first half. They all bunch up behind Rich Campbell, and they'll let things wind down here and take that 7-point margin to the locker room. Under sunny skies on the 9th of December in Chicago, it's been a strange afternoon in more ways than one.
It certainly has. I'll say one thing. Payton threw that ball a long ways.
Yes, he did. He aired it out, as they would say, and his arm strength is well known. Of course, he has not had a great deal of experience passing the ball as a quarterback, but his accuracy on option plays has been pretty good over the years. So they let the clock wind down, and we are at halftime at Soldier Field with the Green Bay Packers hurting the Bears' home field chances, leading 7-0. West Championship. Campbell on third down. Just got it off. It's intercepted by Fensick. Gets away from Lofton. Fensick out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Pressure on the quarterback, Campbell, came from Richard Dent again, who was slow to get up as he has been colliding with the Packer quarterbacks all day today, although he does not yet have a sack.
Gary Fensick was the free safety, and he was really helping out on a double. Watch 45 at the bottom of your screen. Here comes Lofton. He drops off. He watches the quarterback and then goes out into the deeper zone, and is just makes a nice interception, steals it away from Epps, breaks the tackle by Lofton, who tried to go too high, and gets a few extra yards before he is knocked out of bounds. Big play by the Bear defense, which has been the trademark all season for the Chicago team. Defense over. They have forced 3 fumbles. So they'll be going for the ball.
The ball is inside the 3. Suey, Thomas, and Payton are all in as running backs. Now Payton moves to the wing. First and goal. They pitch to Payton off the wing. He's going to throw the ball. Touchdown, Matt Suey. Just inside the sideline. Payton to Suey.
You're not going to believe what happened there, too. Watch what Calvin Thomas did with the official. He went up and gave him a big hug. At first, he was going to chew him out because he thought he was going to call Suey out of bounds as Payton threw the pass right on the dime, and he went up and started to chew him out and instead gave him a big hug. As Matt Suey redeems himself for that fumble he made earlier in the football game, and Payton came up with his versatility once again. He could have actually run the ball over. 3 backs in the game, and Payton here, watch all the running room he had. He could have run around, but there, Suey makes the grab, gets the 2 feet in bounds, and the Bears can tie the game right now.
Bob Thomas for the point after. Maschnagel the hold, and it is good. So with 5:45 to play in the third quarter at Soldier Field, we have a 7-7 football game. The Bears hoping for the home advantage in the playoffs. Craig Landry, we may see him yet in this football game. Third down and 5. Green Bay, slot formation right, protecting a 6-point lead. Rich Campbell, the quarterback. Up the middle for Epps, and he can't hold on. It's intercepted on the tip by Dave Duerson. The Bears on the interception to the Packer 33-yard line. That ball popped around off the hands of Philip Epps.
The ball loose. He's 45, dropping off here as Campbell has pretty good protection here. Time to throw the football, and you'll see Epps come into the picture. I believe it was Fensick. Well, everybody hit it, and there was the air.